crew, got a brand new package for the welding rig. Let's get to it. As I mentioned the other day, going to be getting another package, and reason being, things were moved around. If y'all been following closely along with the videos, and this is a similar order, it is not the same. So if y'all are thinking it's the exact same, it's not, but it should be fairly similar. So it came pretty darn fast. Ordered another backpack for the welding rig on Temu, and I know some of y'all may roll your eyes at Temu. I used to roll my eyes at it too. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just saying, price wise, you get the exact darn thing from Temu that you get from Amazon. Pictures are the exact same, completely different prices, at least half the price on Temu. As y'all can see, this is a slightly different design. The other design wasn't on Temu anymore. As y'all can see, the Molly's a little bit off. But if you look at some of the bigger tactical stores and whatnot, you will see the exact same thing, exact same pictures, and it could be 50, 60 bucks. You can find this for $40 on Amazon. You can find this for $19 on Temu. And you can say, well, it's made in China. Well, you look at some of the other stuff from Amazon, it's made in China. You look at some of the stuff from the big tactical stores, it's made in China. So I'm not fretting over that. I'm not worrying about it. And I'm not going overland in this thing. This is going to be holding documents, folders, whatnot for the welding rig. So if you're even going to put it in that perspective, it's going to be holding paperwork and staying in the welding truck, or being transferred from the back seat of the welding truck to a desk or a table or a platform of some sort to take out blueprints and stuff like that. So it's not going overland or anything. So I can go ahead and open this on up. Y'all can see that it's already expanding a little bit. They shrink it down pretty good for shipment. Even if y'all were to use this for something other than just holding paperwork and whatnot, their construction on here is really good. Their zippers are great, and it opens all the way up. Everything in here is great. The inside looks like the same as the other backpack as now for the main OSHA-approved IFAC, along with the other stuff. So everything is the same pocket-wise. If y'all were watching that one. There they are. So, yeah. So everything on the interior is the same. Y'all remember that one. Everything is the same on the inside. The thing that's different is the buckle up front, and also the Molly webbing, or PALS webbing, whichever you want to call it, is way too close here. It's not even supposed to be like that, or too far away. Whichever way you want to put it, it's either too close or too far, depending on what type of design you care for. If you like for this design, which still looks a little bit off, then this is way too close. If you like the other design where it's supposed to be right up against each other, it's too far away. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Now, one thing that they did get right this time is they actually have the American flag upside up, which I do like. It was either on the other backpack or on the Molly back panel, for the driver's seat and the passenger front seat on the back side of the panel that has all the pouches. It's either on the backpack or on those that they had the American flag upside down, which I cannot stand that, so that's why I mention it. So at least the American flag is upside up. So I'm happy about that. So it's interesting. Different buckle system, keeps everything together. So nothing wrong with that. And let's see. Same design on the back part. This is just going to be holding a lot of paperwork, from blueprints to notebooks to D1.1 structural steel code book, because yes, I do want it on the job site with me. It does no good when you need to reference it and it's at home or at the shop or at the yard. I don't want to be driving back to the yard because I don't have a D11 code book, or if I left it at home, I don't want to be driving home to go get it. And some folks say, well, you passed your D11, you have your stuff memorized. There's a lot of stuff on there that's not supposed to be memorized. That's why approximately half of the D11 licensing exam is open book. It's not stuff that's supposed to be memorized. It's for knowledge of referencing. Can you reference it properly? If you know preheat, you need to know other things to look up. Weld sizes, all that good stuff. And it's just not stuff that has to be memorized. If you can memorize the entire D11 code book, which I believe is 660 something pages, good for you. But for us that can't memorize 600 something pages, it's there to be referenced. So it will be in here. It's going to take up quite a bit of space, but that's what this is for. I don't want notebooks flying all over the truck. If I have to brake hard, I don't want notebooks and binders full of codes and all that stuff flying all over the place. I want it just in one spot, and if I need to take this somewhere, full of the D11 code book, blueprints, so that way if I'm talking to an engineer, supervisor of a general site, obviously I won't have a supervisor over me because it's my own company. I don't have a supervisor over me. But if I need to talk about something to the site soup and say, hey, I need to be able to do this because this is what the code book says, this is what the blueprints say, same thing with an engineer or another crew there, if I have to be working alongside a different crew, or if something has to go in before or after a different crew and it has to be talked over with them, then everything can be referenced. And I'll have to say, well, if I had the code book, I could show you. So anyways, everything's going to be in here. I do like the construction. It's nice and heavy duty. It's not lightweight. So if that's any kind of reference, it's not lightweight. It's good thickness. The construction feels great. The zipper is the exact same construction you'd get at a bunch of different outdoor stores, tactical stores, anything like that. So I'm not complaining about it. If this had to be used for rougher stuff, I wouldn't be objecting to that. But for all intensive purposes, what it's going to be used for, it's going to excel. From my initial thoughts, from looking over the other one, which one's very similar. It also has a little bit of webbing on the side. Again, either too close together or too far apart, whichever design you prefer. And that's pretty much it for this. Everything looks great. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's great. Everything looks fantastic about it. I believe it's definitely worth $19 or $20. You get the same thing on Amazon, $30, $40 easily. You go to a specialty place or a place that sells tactical stuff, outdoor gear, you can be getting this for more $60. And that's not even a stretch of the imagination because I looked it up, so I do know that it is out there like that. And it's the exact same pictures. It's all coming over from China, so I'm not worried about a difference in quality. Everything feels great. It feels like what you get at other places. So I think it's an absolute steal. Everything looks great. Zippers are working great. The only other zipper I haven't tried is that one, and it works. So there's also a little spot in the back where you can put stuff. So maybe y'all can see that. And again, it opens all the way out for that pocket, as well as opening most of the way for this one, most of the way for that one, and a good portion for this one. So I'd say this is great for $19 or $20. The other one was $17 because I waited for it to really be on a sale on Temu, and it was $17 some odd cents. Just say this was shy of 21. Great deal. Very happy about it. So anyways, this is going to be filled with paperwork, all kinds of stuff for the welding rig. And that way I can just grab it, take it anywhere on a site, wherever it's needed. And also so in the truck, it's not flying around everywhere. It just flies around in one clump. No, kind of it does. If you brake hard, it's all in one clump, but also you know where it is. If it moves over one side of the truck or another, it's all in one spot. It's not this notebook's over here, this binder's over there, all your pencils and pens are over there. So anyways, very happy about it. I think it's great. And y'all will be seeing much more of this in later vlogs in the truck. So hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog.